Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Saturday the 20th of March 2021. A lot of 20s in there. I see a scary sight. I saw a scary sight on video today, and that was the magma pushing up the earth in Iceland, around 40 kilometers from Reykjavik. They've had a couple of earthquakes, and now um, eruption is on the way at place. I'm going to attempt to pronounce it. Gradual. Maybe it sounds something like that. I apologize. I've never learnt any of that particular language. Icelandic, I suppose it is that they speak. Um, oh dear, I'm showing my ignorance today. Never mind. We're here to play Sudoku today. It's expert level day today, according to The Guardian, and could well be. I have no idea. So shall we get on and try to play? Right, so let's have a look and see. I'm not going to bother with the rules today. I think if you're playing an expert level, you must have played a little bit before. The rules are pretty basic to Sudoku anyway. You can find them on just about any of my other videos. Certainly any of them that's labeled easy, or most of them labeled medium too. So let's get eyes down and see what I spy with my little eye. The first number beginning with 5. There's a 5 down this column here and a 5 down this column here, leading us to put a 5 in that spot there. There's a 2 in this row here and a 2 in this row here, leaving that square free for a 2. Actually, it could be a tough one today. I'm seeing something with 3s. I'm not quite clear what it is yet, though. I'm seeing something here, though. I'm not quite clear what it is. I'm seeing something going on with the 3s, but all right, let's just leave it for now. What else? 6s. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we might have to do some work today. I'm missing any. Oh yeah, so the 2 that we just filled in, okay, so blocks here. Now 2 is going to block this square, meaning there's going to be a 2 in this column here. So this column is blocked, this column is blocked, and this row is blocked. So 2 will have to appear in that square there. Well, maybe I'm feeling sleepy today, I'm not sure, but I'm not seeing anything very quickly. I can see a lot of pairs, but nothing easier than that at the moment. So probably I'm just going to have to start filling in those pairs. Get on with it. So okay, these 3s are bothering me somehow. I'm seeing a lot of them. I feel I should be doing something with them. Okay, so let's just check. This 3 runs across this row, so in this segment here, 3 has to be a pair in these locations here. There's 3 up this column, 3 down here, and there's a pair of 3s here. 3 across here and 3 down here, so 3s are in that position there, which leaves in the central section threes blocking like this, right? So threes are there. Down here, threes down this column, threes across this row, threes are blocking. Threes are allowed in those locations, which actually gives us three possibilities up there, not even a pair. Oh well, I thought I was going to be successful there. It didn't really lead to much though. This 8 blocks this column and 8 blocks this row, so that's a pair of 8s there, and we'll bring that down to fill in this section here as a pair of 8s, right? Because 8 will appear in this column either here or here, so therefore blocking here. This 8 blocks this column, so 8 will appear either here or here. 6 is going to be a pair up here. Did you spot that? Because look, we have a 6 blocking in this row. So if we look at this column, 6 blocks this row, this 6 blocks this row, and this 6 blocks in this row. So these 3 squares here are all blocked from being a 6. So we have to have a 6 in this column, so it's got to appear either there or there. We'll put in a couple more 6 pairs. This 6 blocks this row, this 6 this row, so 6 is a pair there. And down here, again, 6 blocking along here and 6 blocking along here, just leaves us those 2 squares there. This 9 across this row, I'm just going fairly randomly now, looking for pairs. I'm just going to go on like that for a while, I think, if I see anything. So 1 across here, 1 across here, leaving us a pair of 1s in those 2 squares. 1 is a pair here and here, oops, because 1 across blocks across here, so meaning there must be a 1 somewhere in this row, so we can bring that row back across. 1 blocks this square, and this one blocks that square and that square, leaving those 2 available for us. This 8 blocks this row here, leaving a pair of 9 and 8, so I should probably look again here, because now that we have 9 and 8, we know that these 3 squares must be the other 3 remaining numbers, which are 1, 2 and 5, but 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here. Alright, okay, when we have 9 and 8 like this as a pair in these 2 squares, it means nothing else can exist in those 2 squares. So there are 3 squares left. They have to be the remaining numbers that we don't have. We have 3, 6, 4, 7, 8, 9 now, so it's 1, 2 and 5 that's missing. 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here. That's our 2. Our 1 now blocks this square, right? So that's our 1, and our 5 has to go there. Now, of course, we can fill in this 1 here and get rid of the candidate that we penciled in or penned in earlier, as in my case, because I don't use pencils. Okay. Now that gives us a 7 in this location, because this 7, we don't yet have a 7 in this row. This 7 blocks this square, this 7 blocks this square, so 7 can go there. So okay, I think missing 8 and 9, that's not going to help. Alright, okay, let's put in a pair of 7. So 7, this 7 blocks this column, 7 blocking this column. So 2 places left to put 7. This 2 blocks this row, 2 blocking this row, and 2 blocking this column, leaving us with just 1 place to put 2 now. I'll just fill in the last couple of numbers here. This 1 blocks this square, 1 and 4 are missing, so 1 blocks this square here, so a pair of 1s here, and 4 blocks along this row here, So 4 can appear in those two spaces there. That cell, that box now has all of its digits. It's fully fingered. Pair of 4s here and here. Okay, 4 blocking here, 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking down here. So 4 can appear in those two spaces there. Still just randomly looking around the grid, trying to find more interesting avenues. There's a pair of 5s in this central region. Okay, 5 blocking these two squares, there's 5 blocking this square. So 5 exists as a pair in those two places. Nah, not seeing too much. That's still very easy. I'm taking my time today. Yesterday was a bit of a rush to get through it. I do have to work today, but not until the afternoon, so I've got some time to ponder this Sudoku puzzle. Okay, so we've got 4 blocking this square here, this 4 blocks this square here, and these 3 squares are already taken, so that means that 4 has got to appear either here or here, doesn't it? But look, 4 blocks this square here, so it's got to go there, which will also give us the 8 from that pair, and we can fill in the last remaining number, which is 1, like so. It's useful. Get rid of candidate 1 there. Okay. That will give us a pair of 1s. This one blocks this row now, so 1 will be a pair in those two places. 7s are not helping us very much today, are they? Nor 9s. 7s and 9s are not helping us a great deal today. They're most unhelpful digits today. 4 in this column, 4 in this column, and this 4 in this row blocks that square there, so there's a pair of 4s up here. Doesn't do very much for us though. I'm getting, I think, pretty close to the stage where I'm going to have to start filling in the remaining candidates. I don't think I'm going to be able to hold on much longer just looking for pairs, even though I said I'm taking this at a leisurely pace. I don't want you to be too bored. 8 across this row here, 8 down this row, column here, sorry. 8 blocking here, 8 blocking here, so 2 possible spaces where our candidate 8 can be put. And I think, not sure how long I've taken so far, but maybe now it's time to start getting serious and filling in the remaining candidates. Okay, there's 1 down here, 1 down here, 1 across here, so there's a pair of 1s in that space there, and I think that's about it with regard to pairs. I don't think I'm going to get any more pairs, so let's oh no, okay, alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we don't have yet. 5 blocking this central row here, so I'm going to put in 5 as possible candidates in these squares, and I'm not going to put them in the top left because that's my notation, my private notation form for pairs. Actually, I devised that myself, but I've just been watching videos of other people doing Sudoku recently that I had never seen before, and I noticed that they do the same thing anyway. So it was my own idea for me. I did it many years ago, but I now see that it wasn't a very original idea. Other people have been doing exactly the same thing. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have 8 yet. 8 blocks down here and across here. So 3 spaces where 8 can go, and then 9 across the center. And that is all we are given. So 9 can come in these locations here. See if that helps us any. Yeah, it does. 9, 8, 9, 8, 5. So look, okay, so we have 9, 8 here. So okay, in this lower region here, we have 9, 8, and we have 9, 8, 5, and we have 9, 8, 5. All of the candidates have been filled in these 3 boxes now, okay? So we have 3 squares with 9, 8, 5, and it means that 9, 8, 5, 9, 8, 5 have to appear in these 3 squares, meaning that in the other 2 squares we can't have a 9, an 8, or a 5. So we can actually get rid of those candidates there like that. So that's slightly helpful. Actually, I don't know, I put an 8 in there anyway. Did I put an 8 down there? Oh no, it's 9, 5, sorry. 9, 5 we can get rid of there, okay. So it didn't help us a great deal, but it may help us later on. So anyway, we've found something at least. Yes, of course. So now we understand that. So 5 is now a pair, right? So 5 has to be. I'm going to promote it to top left because that's how I put my pairs. And so 5 is now a pair in those 2 squares, and that means we can get rid of the 5s down here now. So it will help us actually. Okay, so that's slightly better. Just checking I haven't made any mistakes. There we go. I think it looks all right. Okay, so we got off to a reasonable start here, I think. Right, where to go next? I have no idea. So let's just get on with it. Hold on a second. What's going on down here? Anything? No, nothing amazing. Okay. So let's just go here randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we don't yet have, but we have no idea where it goes, so we can fill it in these locations. 8 we have, 9 we don't have yet. Again, no idea where she blows, so we'll just put it anywhere like so. In here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 we do have blocking here. So 7 in these possible spaces. 8 across here, lower row. Anything else? No, so 8 in these places, and 9 we have no idea where it goes, so we'll just fill in 9s everywhere. Okay, over here now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blocking this square only, so 5 here. 6 we've got, 7, 8 we've got, 9 is our last number. Any intersecting 9s or any blocking 9s? No, nothing. So 9s will go like this. And immediately finding a 5-9 pair here, 5-9, 5-9, that's good. So, you know, on the similar to what I just said to you about these 3 squares here. So now we have 2 squares with 2 numbers, 5-9, 5-9, meaning in this row we cannot have any other 5s or 9s. So that will allow us to get rid of candidates along here, like this. Okay. And that will mean also that the nines now are a pair, right? Okay, so we've now that we've crossed out these nines along here, nines have to be a pair here and here. So I'm going to promote them up into the top left, like so. And that means 9 can't appear here now, or here, or here. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so 5 and 9 here means that we can remove candidates 9 along this row. When we do that, we're left with 2 9 candidates in this segment, and they both appear in this top row. So now we know that 9 has to appear in this row, so we can go along removing all of the 9s in this row. Okay, and that leaves us with something slightly easier to deal with, certainly later, if not now, but certainly later it will make things a lot easier, sure. Does it help us right now? Maybe not. Okay. 3, 7, 3, 1. Okay, right, just checking that everything looks okay, and it seems to be okay, so that's good. So let's continue along, shall we? Any particular area to start? Not really. So just 3 blocking in this column. So that will give us 3 in these spaces. 4, we've got 5 we don't have yet. Comes along the central row here. And that's it. So 5 can go there. 6s. Any 6s we've got already? 6, 7, 8 we've got. 9 is our last number to fill in. Are there any things we can do with 9? Not really. So we'll just fill in 9s everywhere for now. Okay. Over here, 1, 2, 3. We don't have 4 yet. 4 blocks along this row, and that's it. So 4s like this. 5, we've got 6. 6 is in this column here, but we don't have any intersecting 6s, so it's in 3 spaces like this. 7s, no idea about 7s. Okay. 8s we've got already. Last number is 9. Any help on 9? No help on 9. Okay. So we'll just fill them in everywhere. Okay. Excuse the traveling salesperson. Here in Bangkok, people don't knock door to door. They travel past in a van with a megaphone and shout things that they're selling or offers that they have to make. Okay. Does tend to hit my concentration a bit, I must admit. In the last remaining region, 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 5 blocking across this area here, this row here, sorry, and in this column. So we've got 5 in the corners. 6 is reduced to this column here because we have a 6 here and a 6 here, but we don't have any intersecting 6s. So again, 3 spaces for 6. 7s, nothing giving us any help with 7s. Oh dear. Right, funny 7s at the moment. 7s. 8's across the center here. Is that it? Yeah, that is it. So 8s, 8s, 8, 8, and 8, and last number 9. Oh dear. Anywhere it feels like. Wow, a lot of candidates today. I have a feeling I maybe have written some in that don't need to go in. Um, let's see. Right. Am I spotting anything useful? Not yet. Mm. In the event that this is going to take some kind of special technique, there's a possibility that I will pause the video and search for it. If I think it's going to take a long time to see, since I don't want you to be stuck there bored, if you're looking for an answer, if you've tried the puzzle yourself and haven't managed to get there, um, that's a possibility. But generally I don't do that. I think I've only done that on one, maybe two videos to date since I started at the beginning of the year. One video I think I did it, possibly two, but so I try not to do it. I try to do this all in one take, but it could be that I just don't see it, and so I may need to pause. But let's continue for the moment, I think. So many candidates to look at. Oh, and now my cat is complaining. Have you come to help? Cat, my cat has come to help, I think. Oh, dust. Shh. Come here. Oh, yes, it does look like a tough one today, I agree. You've got dust all over you. Where have you been? Alright. Excuse me. Now, you're not doing my concentration any good whatsoever. Where was I? Well, this is the first time in a long time that I think I'm going to have to be looking for technique, Sudoku technique, because the Guardian has not really, it's not really been necessary to use any particular techniques like X wings or W wings or anything else for ages and ages. And it looks like today is the first day where it's really going to be essential to do that. And so I am going to look hard, and I think I'm gonna pause the video and put my cat outside, but for you that will just be a second as I click the pause button and come back and hopefully give you my next idea. Okay, so I spotted a mistake that I hadn't seen before. I put 7 in as a potential candidate in this column, but without realizing 7 actually blocks, the 7 blocks 7 up here. So I'm going to remove those first. I'm not sure if that's really going to take me forward or not though. I still think that's not going to help a great deal. So I'm going to pause the video and come back again in a moment. So it took me a ridiculously long time to spot something, hours of eyeball aching to see something that I really should have seen. And you know, if I'd followed my own protocols of promoting stuff to pairs, then I could have found this much quicker. Silly me. I removed 9s, didn't I, in this segment here? Meaning that I should have promoted 9 to a pair in the top left. And that would have enabled me to see, right, because no other 9s here, that I can remove the 9s up here, and look, as soon as I do that I've got a number What a silly Billy I've been. So that's 6 to go in there, and we had a pair of 6s up here, so I'm going to put that 6 in immediately as well and get rid of some of these candidates. So get rid of candidate 6 there, and of course candidate 6 here and candidate 6 here. And okay, so candidate 6 has to go here as well, and so that will now give us a pair 8 and 6 up here like this. Okay, I'm going to promote that before I forget, because now we have 8 and 6 solely, so we can get rid of everything else there now. Okay, because we have 8 or 6, 2 numbers in 2 squares, it's only 8 or 6 that can go there. And I think now we've probably solved the puzzle, because 9, 7, 9, 7, we have this pair of 9, 7, so therefore we can't have the 7 here anymore. 9, 7, 9, 7, that has to be a 1. 1 we had down here was 3 or 1, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 1. Over here, bring this 1 over, that we had a pair of 1s, so that has to be the 1 there. Let's get rid of candidate 1 here. Oh, it's really taken me such a long time, much longer than you've been watching this video. I really had to work ridiculously hard to see that, and you know, I shouldn't have needed to. 6 blocks this 6 here, of course, now, so in fact that has to be 6 there, and that has to be 8 now. Let's get rid of the candidate 8 here. I believe that leaves me just 4 or 5 there. That's true, we've got 8 along this row here now anyway. I think that's 4 or 5. I think that's right. Okay. Right, what else? So this 4 is now a pair here as well. Is that going to help us? No, that's not going to do anything anyway, so I just won't bother with that for the moment. Wow. Right, so let's get rid of candidate 1 along here as well now. Okay, 3's down there, 9's across there. Right, and let's look further down here now. So we had this 4 that we put in before, which now can't exist there. That has to be a 6, and the 4, which is our sole candidate, goes there. 6 from a 6, 5. That's now a 5. 5 on 9, that's got to be a 9. 8 on 9, that's got to be an 8. And this has got to be a 6 now. Okay, that fits. 6 or 3 here, we've got the 6 already, so that's a 3. So we can remove our 3 candidate here. And when we do that, I think that's the only 3 left now, isn't it? So anyway, so 3 in this column, 3 in this column, so that's our 3 there, like so. Get rid of candidate 3 here, because we just have 1 left, which is up there. Also get rid of the other candidate 3 in this segment here. Okay, looking much healthier now. Right, 9, 8, 9, 8, okay, that's better. I don't know if that got us right to the end, but it certainly took us a huge way forward. There's no 8 here now, of course, that has to be 9. There's no 9 here now, that's got to be 5. And we can remove candidate 5 here. Let's see, 9, 7, that's looking good. 4, 9, 7, 4, okay. Yes, 7. Okay, so we don't have an 8 in this column. This 8 blocks it. We have 8s here, 8s here, so that has to be an 8 now. We're overwriting a 4. That should be our last number in that column. Okay, let's get rid of candidate 4 here. which just leaves us with candidate 4 here now, 9797 there, so that's our 4. Okay, looking good. Get rid of candidate 8 along here now. Five, 7, 9, 7, okay. There's no 5 here now, actually. Okay, so 5 is blocking in this column. 5 has to come here like this. There's one more number to get down here, which is 8. So we can fill that in now. We're overwriting the 5, so we can put in the 5. And the last number in this segment is 9. Now we've got that 9. That has to be an 8. This is a 9 now. 9, 7. That's a 7. That's a 9. That's a 7. Okay. 7 blocking this column now, so that's our 7 here. We're overwriting a 9. That's our 9. That's our 3. That's our 7. This has to be 8. This has... I've messed it up. Have I? No. 3, is it? Yes, 3. Whew. Thought I'd got it wrong again. I'm going to check this at the end, by the way, because I am not that confident. Okay, this is 9 now. This should be a 5, I believe. Am I right? 5. Okay, so 5 blocks here now. That has to be 5. Last number is 7. I'm going to definitely check this properly because there is a chance that I messed up. It took me ages to find something that I should have seen. It's wrong. It's wrong. I've made a mistake. 9. That has to be 9, right? Not 7. Sorry. I'm going to check it again. 999. Okay, I've got to do a diligent check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is something I very rarely do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just along the rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. I'm really lacking confidence now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep. Okay. Whew, we did it. Okay. So, that was just a minor slip up at the end there. Okay, just nothing. This is a silly mistake at the end there. That is the correct puzzle. So if you are stuck, hopefully you weren't stuck like me for ages and ages. That's how to do it. That's the way to do it, as they used to say in Punch and Judy shows. Okay. Phew, that was a struggle for me today. A real struggle for me. I hope it's been a bit easier for you. I hope you saw the logic much more quickly. But that's it for today. Please subscribe to the channel. Normally I can do better than this. Hope to see you tomorrow for the Observer Sudoku. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.